What it do, y'all? Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Gang forever, man. I'm driving home from work and I get an alert. Well, my partner texts me. He's like, man, who we getting for Duane Brown? And I'm like, wait, what? So I had to pull over and I looked and I saw that Duane Brown was traded to Seattle. I was about to say the Seahawks again. Well, yeah, that's right. The Seattle Seahawks. Trade to the Seattle Seahawks. And then at that moment when I read the article, it didn't go into detail, but then you get hit back later and it's like for Jeremy Lane, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's a quarterback. He's a cornerback I never really heard of or seen much of. And a 5th round pick in 2018 and another pick in 2019. I guess that's decent. You know, the later picks, you know, those will come into play. But right now, this cornerback that we drafted, my thing is, man, can he help me right now, man? That's my only deal. And the way I'm thinking, man, you got to go ahead and plug him in, man, because Kareem Jackson is giving you nothing. And Kareem Jackson is a veteran who's been here since what I want to say 2011 or something like that. I forget when we drafted him out of Alabama, but he's been here and he's been getting torched ever since. I think Kareem Jackson may have had like one good year, man. When Jonathan Joseph first got here, he kind of took him under his wing and Jonathan Joseph held down one side. So Kareem Jackson, at that point, we weren't getting burnt on both sides like we were with Glover Quinn and Kareem Jackson. So we had a solid cornerback, which we do now in Jonathan Joseph, and Kareem Jackson had gotten better. But now it's like, man, Kareem Jackson just fell back into his ways of just getting torched, man. And Kevin Johnson's just not there yet. I mean, if he is gonna get there. So this Jeremy Lane guy, man, I say plug him in, bring him in, you know, set him down, learn the schemes, plug him in, man. He's a veteran. But it just, man, I don't want to make this video about Kareem Jackson. It just don't make no sense for Kareem Jackson to have been in the league as long as he is. And cornerbacks, he's still being targeted. But anyway, that's another video. But this Jeremy Lane cat, man, I need him. Duane Brown, I'm gonna miss that cat, man. He's been here for, I honestly feel like he should have retired a Texan. I feel like, man, we should have just gave him some type of guaranteed money, worked it out. But, you know, I also think him being extra woke played a part in getting him up out of here. I think he is the leader, or was the leader, of this whole kneeling movement in Houston. I think he was the mastermind kind of putting things together, or he kind of sparked ideas to make this happen. Because if you remember last year, while the other Texans were standing and all that, he was the only one putting his fist up, and he was hurt last year, but still he was the only one putting his fist up. And in a moment like this to where I think social injustice is a bigger issue than football, and I love football. I just hate to see him go, even though that isn't football related, if I'm making any sense. But I hope that the movement continues on. Duane Brown, you'll always be a Texan with me. You've been here 9. This was your 10th year. You was a cold left tackle. You held it down. But unfortunately, with now having a quarterback like Deshaun Watson, Duane Brown, he became expendable. It's neither here nor there, and everything's clear. And hindsight is 2020. Maybe if he would have started from the beginning of the season, maybe he would still be here. But you know, he's a Seattle Seahawk now. Man, and just on some non-related Texan stuff, man, did y'all see that your boy Garoppolo went to the 49ers? So, I mean, that's gonna be something to watch. But man, shout out to Duane Brown. You'll always be a Texan. Shout out to Jeremy Lane. Please help us now. And man, that's what it is, man. Texans all day, H-Town all day. Go Astros, baby. One more win and I hang a banner in my city, man. I need this, man. But y'all know what it is. H-Town all day.